All right, Kyle, we are in our dorm room. Let me just give them a little view of our dorm room. It's amazing. There's your bed. There's your mess. There's our mess over there. And Troy's bed.
Which is somewhat neat.
We don't need to look at my mess, do we?
No. Well, we should, but we don't have time.
Hey, I washed clothes.
Yeah.
Which consisted of getting them wet in the sink and hanging them up to dry. Hey, so anyway, we're done with the work. What did it feel like this week?
What do you mean? Need more specific.
What's your reactions to the... Just talk about your reactions to the week in general, any part of it.
Well, I'm a bit shocked about how different it is. Well, we're in Mexico, it's different, but like, as soon as we crossed the border, it was just poverty everywhere. Like, when we go around the corner after the border, there's just a hillside of just big, I'm guessing, uncompleted houses and just shacks, and that was a major culture shock for me.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then, so we finally got to this place we're at right now, and I was like, yay, we're home, basically. And then, so then the next day we had a little debrief about what's going on. Then we went to the location we were going to be at for the next 5 days, I guess, Sunday to Thursday. And it was a shock where we were. We went on a dirt road to a location that was just dirt everywhere, which is not that bad though. But like, there was just shacks, not too many solid concrete buildings. Even if that were finished.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw this big giant concrete building, which I assumed was the location because it was complete and it looked like it had some sort of church sign in front of it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was right. And so then we met the people we were going to be working for the next 5 days. Yeah. And I was like, wow, they don't speak English at all. So that kind of scared me, just trying to figure out how are we going to speak to them.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Joel was there the entire time so we could translate, and that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for work-wise, the first couple days were, just go through the motions, basically, just like get used to things, which was for me, basically the entire time, was shoveling dirt. Very interesting job when you have to build the foundation, dig out the foundation for the house, which was so bad that for like the first hour we couldn't get anywhere until someone brought a pick, which then we were just flying away through the dirt for a while. And the work went by quickly. We finished digging yesterday. We finished the roof of the soon-to-be pastor's house today. That went by really quickly. And we got the basic concrete supplies that they had lying around the church, basically almost all of it piled up in a big pile near where the foundation will be, and it was a very fun time, I'll say
cool.
that.
Tell me about the kids.
Kids were fantastic. Luckily I've taken 3 years of Spanish so far, so I can understand some of what they're saying. Sometimes people speak too fast, so it's kind of hard to hear, even for kids. But usually when they say those few words that I actually understand, I can get the gist of what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I would say about 75% of the time I actually was understanding what they were saying when they were talking to me. Which was very good, because I would be able to respond with the few words I do know, remember over the last few years.
Right.
And it was very fun to be able to communicate with some people. And I never made any great connections with the kids, but there were others in the group that I had great connections. My brother, with one of the kids named Alexis, he was, what would you say he was, Dad? What was he, like the prankster? No, not prankster, but...
He's a sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie?
Remember he came out and he wanted to help us dig that one time?
Oh, yeah.
And he went around with them, I thought, and helped him with the visitation.
Yeah. When they got back, he said help us.
So what is he, 6, you think? 7, 8?
I'd say somewhere around 6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah. He's cute.
He was good friends with Troy. He I did have a little time. He was, I guess, the closest, to anyone was him. But it wasn't too close, because that was mostly working. You just wanted to get through the work day,
Right.
really.
So what, if anything, what's changed in you?
My attitude, I guess, toward things like if whenever we don't get something at home, I'm like, Mom, can I please get this, even with my own money, or even with their money or anything like that. I probably shouldn't do that anymore, considering how those people were living down there.
Okay.
They have to buy clean water basically every day because out of all the tap water, which even in this area has tap water, is all bad with the bad germs and chemicals and things that could give you the runs, basically. You drink only a little bit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have any of that. But, yeah, it was just, yeah.
All right. Any final words? Well, yours just about your experience.
When you go to Mexico and you know you're going to be working, bring some good clothes. Bring a few pair of jeans that you know you can wash and some white shirts. Some good cotton white shirts, like I did.
All right.
It helped. And a hat. Don't forget a hat.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.